All right, today's daily challenge, two of a kind. Get right to it. All right, we do have banana farm, so we'll shoot for round 100. Let's see if we can get there. No monkey village, that makes it a challenge, but I think we can do it. I like to set up my main attack right in this area here because I can get 3 shots at it. All right, since we're going around 80, the strategy is going to be we're going to be willing to lose a couple lives early on so that we can be strong in the late game. Alright, now that I have him leveled up to just a regular dart monkey, that's going to be all the popping power we have for a while. It's good camo popping power, good regular bloom popping power. We're just going to build up farms. I like to get in 2 first before I start to upgrade them. I really like using these techno bots for my heroes. So I'm gonna link that. I don't have to worry about it. She's just always on hyperdrive. We just let her do her thing. Alright, we may need to add some defense now that we got some farms in. See, this is going to be one of the rounds where we have to be willing to lose lives. They're starting to push in a little bit more. Eventually some are going to slip through, but I think it'll be worth it to let them through if we can build a couple more banana farms early on. We're going to go for the bank. Bank makes things nice and easy for us. We don't have to pay attention to it. I can just check in every once in a while. I got a ton of money there. more firepower. Since there's no monkey village, we always try to put everything new that we put in as camo. And really the main goal is to take down the DDTs in the late rounds. So I'm pretty sure we can get to around 80 with no problems. But it's getting to around 100 with no monkey village that makes it difficult. Here we got plenty of money. Get another bank. Next, I may put in a couple snipers. A couple extra shooters. Make sure he has camo popping power. And we'll just mix it up with them. Now, I don't know if this is going to hold off round 40, so what I always like to do is, now that we're getting close, do auto start. That way I can spend all my money properly at the end of the round. I'm not going to get caught off guard. Sometimes I get sidetracked trying to place these just right. And it would have ended the round and I have 6,000 to spend. So let's make sure we power these guys up. Dragon's Breath. Good, we spent all the money. Still have another round before we have to worry about the blimp, but I think this is a strong enough defense to hold it. All right. Another 4,000 in defense. I'm going to take a gamble here and just put these in now. Yeah, I think we can make it. Oh yeah, it destroyed it. No problem. So let's farm. That's a pretty good defense right now. That's a pretty good indicator that for the next 10 rounds we should be pretty strong. So let's farm in that for that time. You can switch this back to replay. All right, we're maxed out on banks here. That's good. That's what we want. We can upgrade them. Definitely want these IMF loans. Since we only have 3 magic monkeys, I'm just going to go one of each tier. For the alchemist, I'm going to do 2 of the ones that buff you. I can't think of the name. And then we'll go for the Bloon Master Alchemist too if we can. I don't normally think of that as a powerful tower, but when I went for the billion challenge, I realized just how strong it can be as a tower. Let's start getting the money flowing. I always use the IMF loans to initially buy a way to make more money. I don't just use the loan and then spend it on defense. I spend the loan on a way to make more money in the long run, because we still have a lot of rounds to go. We want to think about late game. Always thinking about late game. All right, now it's around 50. It's going to start to amp things up a bit. Oh. Use these loans. Slow it down here so I'm able to click all these loans and not rush through the rounds. I want to spend this money. Let's just start placing towers at this point. Get him in there. $34,000. I think we can get there. I might go to get him first. We'll see. Not a big fan of the tack shooters. I just don't think they're worth the money right yet. I could put it towards these monkeys, and I think I'll get more out of it. There's a couple uses out of this, but not really for this map. It's usually when they pass by a section multiple times. It's pretty useful. But I'm going to spend my money on the monkeys I have here now. I think this is a strong enough defense. If I get these all powered up, start there. Our biggest threat is going to be the 3 magic monkeys. If I can get them tier 5, I think I'll be good. Ninja Kiwi still's got to work on the... They came out with the update, and these IMF loans show up like you can collect it, but you can't actually collect it. So I know this Wizard Lord Phoenix always does a really good job against the DDTs. It has a great ability, which I should attach a Technobot, just throw it anywhere. Just really power him up. But I think I'm going to save up for the Wizard Lord Phoenix before I get to the Archmage. There. This is going pretty good so far. Whoever set this up is a pretty good daily challenge. It's always better when they add more support towers. The more support towers, the better. The farms in the village. Super important when I'm playing. It's a tough round. All right, we did no problem. 63, they always send in those ceramics. That's always a good test of your defense. See how you're going to hold up in the late rounds. We're going to go for the Archmage next. Before, you used to be able to just click on the icon here and collect it. But there's a visual glitch right now. Going good. Check in on our loans. All right. Or the Archmage. Either Prince of Darkness next, or I may go for the Bloon Master Alchemist. I think that's a much better tower. Maybe it was because I overclocked it 10 times when I went for the challenge, the achievement, but it was out popping every other tower I had, and I did have other towers that were overclocked. But I mean, the fact that it was keeping up with my Vengeful Sun God, that was impressive. That changed my opinion about it. All right. No, I still think I won't get the Prince of Darkness. I think I'd rather put in more snipers. May try a couple more auto rifles. I haven't seen how they work against the DDTs. All right. Another daily challenge completed. Thought this was helpful. Like, subscribe. We're still going to go to round 100 and see if we can get there. No Monkey Village, going for round 100. Let's do it. Now, I know the reinforced blimps are a problem, so maybe we should put in shell shattering. Let's give that a shot. I think it's the bottom row. Yep, shell shattering. $9,000. I like to do faster reload because then it's constantly coming in here. If I had jungle drums, maybe I would change it up, but no way to buff it. That should help us in the 90s too, because the reinforced blimps are a problem too. The DDTs and the reinforced blimps that just constantly come through are just too much. You just need a lot of damage output. See, I want the stop off point to be here. I don't want them getting this far. I could add more snipers. I'm gonna try and add a juggernaut right here. A mini juggernaut. I want to just soften everything up right as it comes in. Check these. See, me having to go in and click every one of these is a little distracting right now when I want to pay attention to the rounds. I have 30,000. I may just get cripple mob. Was able to get up there pretty quick. I gotta say though, this wizard monkey duo is really holding it down. This may be my strategy when I do magic monkeys. I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna add in some snipers, that way we can hit the bad from wherever on the map. Do just faster firing, auto rifle. You can do full metal jacket for that. I think we have the DDTs covered. Round 98 and 99 are just a ton of them coming in. It's just volume. Oh, we don't want those getting that far. All right, I think we're good. All right, we did it. All right, if this was helpful, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.